What is going on today, guys? We are back for another episode in the leaderboard event. Now, as you can see by the pit here, it is all dug out. It did not give us a 20 bucket clean out, but we still got a lot out of it. So it's not 20 buckets. I could have had time to do 20 buckets, but I didn't want to. I wanted to just get everything from the pit done and call it good at that. I had plenty of time to get more done, but I wanted to see exactly what come out of here. So as you guys can see, let me hop on down here. Everything is nicely cleaned out down here. This whole pit, this is everything we were working on, all them 20 tiles that had the really good gold in. Plus there's a couple, there the 2 tiles here that had mediocre gold. But anyway, you can see my nice trail down through here. I carved this out with the end loader. It took a little while. It took most of my Saturday doing this and a few cleanouts. So I didn't get nearly as much done Saturday as I wanted. But, you know, this path is really nice. It's so much nicer to get out of uh than the one from before we reset. But anyway, we have a 16 for cleanout. 16 cleanouts. So let's get started. Hopefully it's gonna be really good for us. So I guess only time will tell. I'm gonna shut that light off because holy crap, that thing is bright. There we go. Yeah, a lot of buckets to get through. So this episode's gonna be a bit long, but we're gonna get her done and see just how much we get out of it. So let's get started. Now, one of these buckets here is a jig bucket. It rolled down and I didn't catch it and wasn't paying attention, but one of these is a jig bucket, so not sure which, but we'll find out here shortly. So anyway, let's see. Okay, that's probably a matte bucket by the looks of that. Get the next one going. This one looks like it's going to be better. Let's find out what we're getting. So we started out with 1807, and I don't know. Let's hope for, I don't know, I'm hoping for a 200 ounce per clean out average. But I guess we'll see. Only time will tell. So we'll just start whacking them all through and see what we end up with. So one thing I do want to mention, I have been kind of having a little bit of issue with the game. When I save the game and log back in, the game takes my mats out. So I've had it a couple times now where it's my mats have like disappeared from their holder now. So I'm not sure what's going on with that. It is a bit frustrating. I do gotta admit that because it's kind of lost me a bit of my clean out a few times now. So I'm not too thrilled about that, but you know, I've just been paying a little bit better attention now with the clean outs before like I get too far into them. Make sure that my mats are still there because it's happened like, God, I don't know, it's happened about a dozen times while doing this, and it before anybody thinks that no, I'm actually not missing putting my mats up in there. I'm getting them in there because I'm not the only one that has been watching this. My fiance has been watching me play this somewhat, and she's been here for a few times where that's happened. So this wasn't a full bucket, this was just what was left over from the mats. So that's like a mixture of everything, but gotta say we're not quite seeing the numbers I was hoping to quite yet. Although we might have been, those first buckets might have been from the beginning, so hopefully they pick up pretty good here and we start seeing, you know, those killer numbers that we're absolutely hoping to see, like that. 1,700 ounces. That's more like it. That is a lot better. Now, I'm not sure what the guy in rank 1's been doing, so I'm not sure like how many cleanouts he's been doing or anything like that, but it should be interesting to see how we move up the leaderboard with this cleanout. So I don't know, better cross our fingers and hope he hasn't been on the good dirt, or hope he hasn't been doing much for cleanouts, because, you know, with all the effort we put in from this dig, we really should hit first. I would think anyway, we really should, so anxiously waiting to find out for sure. But gotta keep her going. We got a lot of buckets to do today. Yeah, and we're gonna smelt down some gold. We're gonna be smelting down some gold, and we're gonna buy the claim for the next episode. So next episode's just gonna be a short little quick episode about smelting down the gold and buying the claim and all that sort of good stuff. There's the there's the mat, or not the mats. There's the jig bucket. So okay, we found that one. Now it's out of the way. Now we can get back to rocking out the rest of the mats. So I don't know if we're gonna fill the trailer today or not. We only got 35% left, so we very well could fill it. It looks like we're gonna actually have to stop and pull that bucket to finish that. 1800, and it's not even finished running too. Oh my, 1831. So we got to remember that and add to it whatever is left here. So holy crap, 2075, I think. Holy crap. My math might be wrong. I've been busy. As you guys can tell with all these buckets, I've been digging my heart out on this game, so. But wow, that was one hell of a bucket of magnetite. Can't wait to see the gold number that comes out of that puppy. Jeez. Oops. Look at our gold number go up. We're already over 600. Holy, almost 150 ounces that one. Damn. That's a hell of a bucket of mats right there. But what I say we started with 1807. So yeah, we're over 700 ounces of gold in, and we have a lot left to do. We're not even done with the mats yet, so I'm hoping for a 3,000 ounce clean out. That's my hope. Now, will that actually happen? I think it should. I mean, I really think it should. I don't know though. Maybe that's a little bit too optimistic. But I don't know. One can always wish. One can wish. I know we're gonna have one hell of a mound of buckets by the time we're done, because 16 cleanouts worth of buckets, that's 96 buckets we got. Plus I think there's a couple left in the truck yet, so we got about 100 buckets or so, if you don't count the ones that are already set up in there. If you do, we got well over 100 buckets right now, so yeah, Bucket Factory was definitely busy. Busy, busy, busy. I don't like the looks of that 100 ouncer one, but like I said, there should be one clean out, maybe two, that has some pretty low yield stuff from right at the bottom of the ramp there, where we just started into the edge tiles, I'll call them. So, but otherwise these numbers are looking pretty darn solid. I mean, you know, we had that one that was over 2,000, so I can't complain about that. That was a hell of a bucket, and if I may say so myself, I do think it is a well-deserved amount of gold, personally. We're gonna pop this out and dump it right away. Oh yeah, we got a lot of stuff to do here. Come on, get in there. Oh, are you kidding me? Get in there. Alright, last bucket of the mats. And yeah, we should be, with just the mats alone, we should get almost 1,000 ounces. Almost. Not quite, but gonna be almost 1,000. So that's pretty nice. Like I said, I can't complain about that. That's pretty fabulous. So it's not gonna. I don't think we're gonna hit 3,000, but it still should be a really nice clean out either way. All right, last of the mats going in, and I think we're gonna be just shy of 1,000 for just mats. So yeah, I don't like that number. I don't like that number. They better get better than that. Because we know we were on some really good gold. So if these clean out numbers aren't stellar to say the least, something's not right. Because everything except for that first little bit was all prime gold bearing material. So if these numbers aren't like absolutely fantastic, something ain't right. Okay, that's getting better. So maybe there's a couple that'll be a little bit off, but I don't know. Not the numbers I was expecting, to be perfectly honest. Because like I said, we know how good that material was. We've seen how good it was from just the top-down digging. And we got, what, 1,650 ounces from that? So this stuff on the bottom was all as good or better. And so far, it is not looking good. It really isn't. So, I don't know. Possibly something going on with the end loader again? Not 100% sure. What's that say? Okay, so 800, that's getting to be about right. So I can't be mad about that, but the couple buckets that were a bit low kind of scare me a bit, because, you know, we've had issues with the end loader in the past, and yeah, I'm hoping that end loader bug is not a problem anymore, but you know, stuff does happen. I mean, look at the issue we've been having with the mats. So I guess anything's possible. I've just crossed our fingers and hope that these numbers stay pretty solid. And you know, maybe these numbers are good for just the nugget trap. Maybe it's just me overthinking it or whatever, but see, now that's a good bucket right there. That was over 56 ounces of gold. That's what I would expect to be seeing from this stuff. So these numbers, 350 ounces of magnetite, are not at all what I was expecting to see, to be honest. I don't know, trying to think of a reason why so many of these buckets would be bad. Or, well, not bad, but, you know, not up to par. I don't know. Like I said, we know how good the gold is. We saw the top half, and the bottom half just, I don't know, the bottom half just isn't looking right for what it should be. And by no means am I disappointed with this clean out. I mean, we're making a lot of gold out of this, but these numbers just aren't seeming right to me. I mean, you guys let me know in the comment section down below, but these numbers just don't seem where they should be to me. And I might be wrong. I very well could be wrong, but 400 ounces of magnetite out of one of them seems like that's about half what we should be getting with the gold content was there. Because the bottom, I'll call it 6 meters of dirt, had about 350 to 400 ounces of gold through most of them tiles. So I would have expected to see a lot more out of them. But, again, that could just be me. You guys let me know in the comment section down below. But it just doesn't seem right to me. It doesn't. Oops, get up here. I think we're going to have a full trailer. I think we are. Oh, come on. Missed. Trying to put it in there around that dumb cord. Alright. Drop this one in there. So far we're a little over 1,300 ounces. And I don't know. I don't think we're going to get nearly what I thought. But that's okay. It's still going to be a good clean out. Yeah, about 30 ounces for the buckets. I mean, I don't know. Again, you guys will have to let me know in the comment section down below, because I'm not exactly sure, but I would have thought these buckets should have been better. I really would have. I don't know. Trying to wrap my head around why they wouldn't quite be as good as I was expecting, but kind of drawing a blank, to be perfectly honest on that. Kind of drawing a blank. I was expecting all these buckets to have a minimum of like 550 ounces of magnetite per bucket. So, well, okay, except for the first two tiles there, those two I knew were going to be low. So I expected to see, you know, a couple, maybe 3 buckets that were, you know, below par, but no, don't get me wrong, I'm still happy with the amount of gold we're putting up. So by no means am I disappointed that we're getting this much gold, but the numbers just seem low. See, now that was decent. Maybe it's just the magnetite numbers that seem low to me for some reason, because I'm used to the matte numbers. I don't know. But it's probably just me. So, alright, that's it for the nugget trap. Let's get on to the duplex buckets. We got a lot of them, as you guys can see. A ton of them. So, like I mentioned earlier, this video is going to go pretty long. We got a lot of buckets to run. And unfortunately, you know what I actually should have done is I should have bought another like wave table and just run all these through the magnetite separator before the episode, and just run them through the wave table for the video, because this is a lot. I might end up having to skip a bunch of these. So, otherwise this episode probably would be 40 plus minutes. Okay, these even seem low. 106? Unless these are the first buckets, these seem awfully low. 7 ounces of gold? Ugh. We were getting 13s from the last clean out, so I don't know. I don't know, a little bit concerned about these numbers, to be perfectly honest. 7.6, that's not right. I don't know, we'll have to see if they get better or not, because I do not like the looks of these numbers. $112, ugh. Boy. Let's try from a different part here and see what we come up with. I think I'm gonna have to turn that light back on. It's gonna start storming here. First day of the autumn, by the way. 93. Wow. Okay, yeah. Something is very off with this cleanout. I don't know what the hell is going on, but there is absolutely no reason that any of these buckets should have that low of magnetite in them, that low of gold. That's something that's still wrong in this game, and yeah, that's pretty upsetting. We put a lot of effort into that, and we're getting numbers like this from what should have been the best part of the tile. Look at that, 79 ounces of magnetite. All these buckets over here were from the middle of that area. So everything there was prime gold. I don't know. I don't know if it's the end loader or what it is, but something is not right with these. Look at that, 6 2/3 ounces of gold. That's not right. That is not right whatsoever. Let's turn the light on. Yeah, I don't know. I do not know what is going on with this. But anyway, guys, I'm going to skip through the rest of these and do them off camera. And I'll be back to you guys around the end just to finish up. Alright, guys, so we're just finishing up now. As you can see by our gold total, we're barely over 2,000 ounces. Now, I gotta admit, I'm more than disappointed with this clean out. Yeah, it's 2,000 ounces, but it's barely over what we got in that 9 bucket clean out with the excavator, and that wasn't even the best gold. So, like I said, I'm more than disappointed. I'm slightly pissed off about it, but anyway, this leads me to believe that there's still something majorly wrong with the end loader. I mean, we didn't have any good buckets out of the duplex jig. I mean, all of them were not even on par with what we got for our last clean out. So, I don't know. I don't know what to think about that. That really annoys me. I won't deny that. It really does. I don't know what the deal is with the end loader not functioning right. I don't understand it one bit. It's obviously still deleting gold out of the dirt. I mean, that's pretty obvious. We just proved that tonight. Because every one of those tiles that we had mined about, I'll say 7 to 10 meters worth of dirt out of them and left about 6 on each one. So that means with less than half of the tile left, it still had more gold than what we already took out, and we got about the same results for less pay dirt removed. So, I mean, it's pretty cut and dry clear that the end loader still has issues. It's still deleting gold. There's still a problem with it. They need to fix it because honestly, what's the point of having the end loader in the game if it's screwing up your cleanups that bad? Because if we would have got the same clean out amount average that we did in our last video, we would have had a lot more gold. A lot. Because we had about 180 ounce average for our last clean out video. This one, 16 clean outs for 2,000 ounces. Not even close to on par, and it was better gold content. So, I don't know. You guys be the judge of that in the comment section down below. You guys let me know your thoughts on it. But yeah, next video we're going to smelt down gold. We're going to buy this claim. I'm probably going to get rid of the end loader. I'm going to test out a theory that it is the end loader by what we're going to do is bring up the map here. We're going to be mining the edge tiles that were not what we considered good enough to do for this clean out. So like all these edge tiles that we haven't hit yet that are still really good gold, but they weren't the dark colored ones. We're going to be mining them. I'm going to start with the top down, and we're going to do a 5 bucket clean out on top down of just these, darker colored ones, not the completely dark ones, but, they're not the perfect cha-ching ones. but they're the next best. So we're going to be doing a 5 bucket clean out on these from the top down, and then we're going to test the 5 bucket clean out from, or however much we get out of the rest of the tiles on the bottom with the excavator, because this will be the test to prove that that is exactly what's going on. So anyway, guys, 2,000 ounces, yes, I am more than happy that we got 2,000 ounces. Very disappointed that we only got 200 ounces, or 2,000 ounces. But anyway, let's check out the leaderboard. This definitely puts us in first. So we're ahead by, 1,150 ounces now. So we got to keep going. I won't deny it. This clean out was a serious motivation buster. Not gonna lie. Seeing that the end loader is still doing that bad makes me wonder how much more gold we could have got out of here using the excavator. Because honestly, I was expecting at least a 3,000 ounce clean out. Hands down, we should have had a 200 ounce per clean out average. Hands down. So, I don't know. We're going to test it with the excavator here to end the leaderboard event. So, like I said, next episode is going to be, it's going to be smelting down the gold, buying the claim. Then we're going to come back. The episode after that will be top-down mining, clean out with the excavator. So you guys will probably see something like a 5 bucket or so clean out for that. And then we're going to test it by digging on the bottom, down where we were with the end loader this time, and making sure that it's not some problem with the gold on the bottom. So we're going to make sure it is, after all, the end loader doing it, and not position of the gold. So anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. I'm sorry that the cleanout was as bad as it was. It really should have been a lot more. It really should have. There's no reason it was that bad. But, it is what it is. Nothing we can do about it. Our trailer is full of magnetite. We're in the rank 1 spot, so I'm absolutely ecstatic about that. Don't get me wrong. I was just hoping for more. I mean, I'm greedy on that account, don't get me wrong, but I really was hoping that this was going to be our 200 ounce average clean out. So, again, it is what it is. There's nothing we can do about it. We're just going to test it out to end the leaderboard event and see what the results are. So thank you guys so much for being here. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this monster clean out. We're in rank 1 now. Super excited about that. Gotta stick with it though. Gotta push out for more clean outs. Get them done. Continue to stay in our rank 1 spot for the end of the leaderboard event. And yeah, we'll see what comes. Still 4 days left in the event, so anything can happen. Well, actually there's 3. Because it ends Thursday morning. But yeah, still a couple days left. We got to test that out, and hopefully we prove that it is the end loader. And if it's not, then I have no idea. If it's not the end loader, I'm clueless, to be honest. So anyway, guys, like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Comment down below, what do you guys think about this? What are your thoughts on only getting 2,000 ounces out of what should have been the best clean out we will ever have? Let me know what you guys think. And as always, guys, if you guys are enjoying it, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, trigger those notification bells, and we'll see you guys for the next episode. So thank you guys so much for being here again. Catch you for the next one.